What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy OG9 for Venice, aka Venice, back with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we're gonna wrap up with this quest. We basically just finished it. Just gotta talk to this person real quick. Hope you're all having a great day, great night, great week, great weekend. Hopefully life's treating you right. If it ain't, make it treat you right. You're the boss of your life. Always remember that. May not be in control of every situation, but you're in control of your life overall. Sometimes it may not feel like it, but you are.
Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena, mothers and daughters of Olympus, please, lead us to safety. We can't lose anyone else.
I'm none of those, but I am Alexios, Hemistios. What's wrong?
My people are in grave danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
Hunting parties can be gone for weeks before returning. What happened to everyone else?
War. The fight between Athens and Sparta has reached our borders, so the men left to offer their swords. I fear that those remaining will be lost to the sons of Xerxes.
I haven't heard of the Sons of Xerxes. That's quite the name.
Persians left over from the Battle of Thermopylae. They have no nation except the heritage of an ancient king. But their numbers are great, and ours are not.
I would not trade our roles in this situation. Though killing is my specialty, and I can hunt and track.
Do you deal in advice? I don't know how to address my people. They know something is wrong, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
There's no easy answer. If you were to take it one step at a time, how would you start?
I can't bring back the men, or stop the sons of Xerxes by myself. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you bring them home? Even if it's just bones, we'll need to honor them.
I'll look for the missing hunters.
My cousin Agnodiki volunteered to look for them. She hasn't returned either.
So, something I want to check while we do this quest is there was a quest for a Minotaur that I had finished. Well, so let me restart that. My father told me that I had to do a quest, that I had to complete like 4 quests. One of them was to fight a Minotaur, and the other 3 are like 3 other creatures. So the Minotaur mission is complete. I see it's gone. And we didn't fight a Minotaur, so this confuses me. The Gates of Atlantis. This is 29. Alright, we'll do this some other time. I also might have confused it. I might have mixed 2 quests together. I'm not exactly sure. But that one's saying I need to go to 4 locations and find artifacts. Why I was confused was I was gonna say like that wasn't a real Minotaur, so how could the thing have any real significance towards me getting into Atlantis? Like a real, you know, city from a god.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Oh, I gotta go back there and That was where I needed to be, I'm pretty sure. Man. That sucks. Alright, so that's right here. Luckily. So this wasn't the camp. We're just gonna look here real quick to see if this.
Don't let me go! Someone help!
Yeah, see, I wanted to come back here at least to free somebody, and it happens to be a woman. That's kind of messed up, man. It's like 4 men just had this woman captured. Alright, this direction. What was that? Just heard a noise. Like a shimmering noise. It says it's north. Find and free the missing villagers. They are being held captive by bandits in focus. The bandit camp is northwest of Grand. Alright, I just gotta. Sometimes it feels like it's cheesing using that bird, but it's literally the mechanic the game's giving you. It just happens to be one of your companions. I'm curious, because we seem a little more special than like a regular human. I'm curious if our father is potentially like a demigod or something. What the? Why didn't I do a sneak attack? Oh, guess what? No, there's no one in that tent. I thought there was a... I thought one of the... Fucking... Sorry, I can't talk right now. One of the captives were fucking in the tent. I was like, damn, they just caught fire. Oh. So you can be over encumbered in this game. Max capacity reached in what? My inventory? Inventory. Look at this. What do I have a lot of? Nah, I'm gonna keep those. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop one thing right now, which is these. Can't even drop them. Damn. I can't even drop the stuff. I have to see if I could fast travel to my ship and put it in there.
I can't believe I'm free.
Why can't I drop anything from my inventory? That's crazy. You can't drop stuff from inventory. So now I can't even run to protect these people. Can you stop moving?
Those bastards! Those bastards!
Are you alright?
Do I look all right?
You survived. It's more than we can say for your companions.
That was our warning. First our hunters, then the rest of the village. I need to warn our magistrate about the son of Xerxes and their plans.
And I need to see her about my payment.
Did she just take that as me whistling at her? I kind of want to try that out on another NPC just to see. I Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if she just reacted to me whistling, think I was whistling at her. I'd be like, damn, I've never catcalled a chick in real life. Meanwhile, I just catcalled one in a video game. I mean, there's plenty of things I've done in video games I've never done in real life, but catcalling chicks is not one of them that I plan to do. Almost looks like October. Gonna
You've returned. What news of Agnodeki and the hunters?
Magistrate Perictioni, I have grave news. The sons of Xerxes are preparing to strike. Oh, it's you. Magistrate, this Mistio saved me from certain death.
For double the reward, I hope?
Finally, someone around here who knows how to use a sword. I've been trying to convince Perry to build our defenses since we first saw the sons of Xerxes creeping closer to the village.
This is my sister, Thea. She considers herself to be acting general of Lalea in the men's absence.
It was your husband who shielded us before. Someone must do so now. Did you hear anything Agnodiki said? If we wait on the gods for help, we will be massacred.
I
The
wonder.
only language the sons of Xerxes seem to understand is violence.
Mistios, what if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Good. Meet me at
Hey, I didn't say
Kefis
that.
Spring. I have plans for those sons of Xerxes.
I didn't make that choice. Alright, so what I gotta do now is try to find a blacksmith somewhere to sell items to. I also want to You heard that? Oh, that might have been because my fucking horse was coming. That's hilarious. Alright, I think there's a blacksmith. So what we're gonna do here is... So this is the quest. But I need to drop something out of my inventory. So I'm using my bird right now to try to look for a blacksmith. Because again, I need to sell something in order to have room in my inventory for me to be able to move fast enough. I don't think there's one here, which is unfortunate because that means that I potentially have to go all the way back to my ship. Alright, so gotta go back to my ship. Sorry, it's unfortunate, but there's nothing else I can do. And I don't genuinely feel like putting the time into reading the description of all these items to learn how significant they are and whether or not I should keep them or not. So rather than sell them to the blacksmith, this kind of works out because I could just store it in my inventory. See, I could talk to everybody except, well, not everybody, I'm lying. Can't talk to lieutenants, that's so lame. I'm confused. Storage capacity. It says it's at 19, so why can I... Okay, I want to leave those out. So that's that, that's that, that's... I don't know if I did any... I don't think I did tops yet. So we'll do that now. Oh, it's because I have that equipped. That's why it's not letting me store it. So that means that for those legs I could have did it. Alright, low level shit. Let's make sure we just knock it out. Should sell all this shit. I don't need anything that's level 11. Just don't feel like spending the time to do it right now. Damn, so these can all go. You, for the most part, can go now. You can go now. I low-key got some pretty cool helms. Haven't really showed them off, but so now I'm curious. Do I still? Alright, so just to check. I was looking at my face really quick. It looked like I took my, what do you call it, off? The eye patch. I was gonna say, alright, so if I go here to change the appearance, alright, it still has all the options. So everything that I've ever gotten, it still has the option for me to change its appearance to look like that. Alright, so now we go back here. Should take us 2 or 3 minutes. Sorry, peeps. So if you've been following with me these last few days, I've kind of had mentioned that I wasn't feeling too well, and my appetite was pretty crap. I can say that I'm slowly getting a better appetite. Today I basically feel like I've had like thirds of meals, maybe even a quarter of a meal kind of a thing, but 3 times, like all throughout the day. Posted yesterday, I probably ate like once, and same things for like the day before. So you telling me that my fucking bro, how'd you get in there but you can't get out, bro? But yeah, so today I had breakfast, lunch, and then basically dinner at, what time is it right now? It's 1:57 in the morning, so I had dinner at like 1 o'clock. It was a Nutella sandwich. I was able to eat it though, so that's good. But yeah, try to make sure, if you can, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Really worth drinking water every single day, eating some fruits and veggies every day. I know it might not be easy to start off doing, or to like, some people just don't really like fruit or whatever, so or at least by themselves. So what I would suggest is really doing like a protein shake. You can make a really delicious protein shake in you know, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's literally a meal replacement. And if you do it right, you can get all of the nutrition that you kind of really need in within that one meal. And then the rest of the day, you still don't want to necessarily eat unhealthy, but you can, you know, kind of back off a little bit from being so strict on eating like fruits and vegetables later on in the day. I'll talk more in a second about that.
Good to see your face again.
Yours too.
Lalea is the daughter of Kifisos, god of this spring. It's said that she lives in these pools.
Thea, right? Berictioni told me you've been acting as general. Though, from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Peri would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
Her distraction has allowed the sons of Xerxes to advance.
And now we are on the knife's edge waiting for the slaughter, and we have done nothing. I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if you fight like one.
I'm ready. Hey! You'll regret fighting me! I told you not to go easy on me. You hit hard!
I got those too.
Oh, fuck! It burns!
I don't want to kill her.
Still,
The sons of Xerxes won't be as kind.
No,
Thought I killed her.
it's a good wake-up call. One I wish Perry could have. But Big Sister always knows best.
Sounds like she's always giving you a hard time.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Now you're the here? What? Now you have me on your side.
Now you have the Eagle Bearer on your side.
Then you'll be the Perseus to my Andromeda.
Oh God. Hey, I've never really flirted with somebody else first, I don't think. So let's just try this, even though I don't know if this is necessarily a flirt or me kind of being like, oh no, it is, has a heart next to it.
I seem to recall the legend saying that Andromeda was nude and tied to a rock.
Was she? I'll have to remember that the next time I'm reenacting the myth. Lalea has a rich heritage for theater, though not so much for fighting.
Spartan women are taught to keep up with Spartan men. Lalea seems different.
It is an oversight that I've been pushing to correct. When the men leave for war, our defenses are limited to a few hunters too valuable to leave, or young men who can barely hold a spear.
And now that the hunters are dead,
We're more exposed to attacks from the sons of Xerxes than ever.
I've seen kings and commanders. You share their temperament.
Perry married the governor. I am unwed. Spinsters do not become leaders. We exist on the fringes.
We should get back to the task at hand. There's still a lot to do.
You're right, but it's hard to know where to start. I need to train the others for war, but we are without weapons and armor. No blacksmith. But his daughter is still here.
And what about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the daughters of Artemis. They are not a friendly bunch, so we've been doing our best to avoid them.
Who should I train to hunt?
I've met with some volunteers from the village. They've got a little experience, but need to have their bow arms straightened. You can find them on the edge of Lalea.
Not sure how useful I'll be to the blacksmith's daughter.
Methiadusa mentioned needing some materials before she can get started. Between you and me, she needs a little push. She's been helping her father at the forge since she could walk, but she still doubts her own abilities.
I'll get to it.
All right. Multiple quests accepted. Alright. Yeah, I really thought I killed her for a second. I was like, damn, I did not mean to do that. Why did it do that? I wonder how the first Assassin's Creed controls were. Because like sometimes this one could feel not buggy, but
Tell me to make the weapon.
the inputs are kind of a little off.
If I know how. Oh, who are you?
A mercenary hired by the village magistrate.
Oh, that explains why I don't know you. I'm Methiadusa. Please don't tell me you need new weapons or armor.
She looks just like the other one, just
But the rest of the village does.
2 eyes and a little
That's worse.
like more
I
muscular.
thought you were the village blacksmith. Why are you so reluctant?
I'm not the village blacksmith. My father is, and my brother is his apprentice. I just fetch wood when they need it. Now they all expect me to arm the village.
Are you the only member of your family left?
I'll know when the men return from war. Mater left with the ferryman last year.
I believe mother left for the ferryman means that she passed away. I'm like, yeah.
Is there any way I can help?
I think Pater left the molds and tools nearby, but I need ore. And even then, I might make something utterly useless.
You look capable enough to me.
There's a difference between knowing how to do something with your mind and knowing how to do it with your hands.
Fair enough. What kind of ore do you need?
Any kind of ore will technically do, but
But...
my pater used the legendary ore when making a dagger for my mater. It is called Aphrodite's ore. Sounds strange, but it's true.
how did the ore get its name?
The legend says Hephaestus, god of the forge, found this ore and used it to make a helmet for his wife, Aphrodite. She loved it for its color. Because of that, the ore works in the hands of any smith.
Where can I find the ore?
It's hard to reach. It's down the cliffs at the Persian remnants in a secret cave just above the water.
Sounds like you've been there before.
I told you, I wasn't the smith. I was there to fetch what Pater needed. I'd go myself, but I need to hit up the kiln.
I'll bring back Aphrodite's ore.
Alright, it's not that far, so there's not going to be anywhere for me to teleport to get closer to it. Sorry, people. Is it messed up for me to be rocking that eye patch when there's actually people out here that I'm talking to that have eye patches because they're missing eyes? Why? It's not synchronizing the location. It was asking me if I wanted to synchronize the location. It's pressing L3. Wasn't doing it. That's again, you know, like I was just kind of saying about how this game is a little, like, buggy with the input sometimes. And there are other things like you can't drop off of stuff. You can't sprint on your own. Like you just have to kind of keep moving the analog stick forward. And it's like it does the most of its run that it can. But yeah, I wonder how the first game played out. If it felt pretty similar, if it was too many issues. The hell? Yeah, if you think this, I was gonna say if you think this game is dark, because it really can be, gotta play Skyrim. Skyrim, you could really be in like pitch black. What the fuck is that? Am I going in the water? Because, you know, I'll have to wait till it's daytime so I could see. Oof, thank God my horse didn't die from that. Yo! Oh, I'm sorry, man. I am not an animal abuser. I respect and cherish the bonds I have with my companions in the game, in any game. I don't mean to take advantage of that, and definitely don't be trying to abuse them. I might shit talk them sometimes. But overall, I would not jump off of a cliff intentionally, knowing that it's going to hurt my horse. I was going to say, is that my ship? We have a little less than a half an hour left, 25 minutes. It is 2:10 in the morning, so we'll see how I feel. I usually take like a 5-10 minute break, which ends up me kind of being on my phone or some shit. And then I kind of get back in the mood to play. I don't know how many episodes I've made today. I believe I've uploaded between 7 and 8 to YouTube. And I'll do the same thing tomorrow, and then I'll have at least like 16 clips out for this game. That'll get people started. That's 16 hours of gameplay for people to watch. And then from there, I'll probably release an episode or two per day to kind of try to help my page have, you know, content posted every day that helps build up engagement and shit. And yeah, I'm still so new to all this, so
I can see why this ore is named for Aphrodite.
yeah, so I'm still new to all this, so I don't know the strategies and what, you know, it's the best thing to do in order to get the best return from this. Which realistically, the return from this that I want is for just people to be entertained, you know. I've played video games my whole life, and alone my whole life, never made money off of it, so I don't need to make money now off of it. So I'll never allow that to be like the main goal, or allow that to be what pressures me to do this, you know. Also think that I'll be a little more real with y'all if I care a little less about, you know, not care less about making money, but the making money isn't my main drive. Keeping it real with you and having like healthy friendships with you guys is more or less definitely is more important to me. So I kind of got lost with what I was saying, but basically I was just trying to say that I think that if money what was chasing me, the content wouldn't necessarily be there, because I wouldn't be genuine. I'd be doing what I felt like would just get me some likes and shit. Not to sound manipulative, but I feel like good people attract good people, good vibes attract good vibes. Anybody that I watch via YouTube is always like really good at games, but they also have like an extraordinary personality. They're friendly. I'm not saying I have an extraordinary personality, but I will say that they are very friendly and kind and giving and shit, and I'd like to at least think that I'm like that as well. Oh, you won't let me take you? But yeah, I definitely believe that's the way you should be, for sure. There's a lot of fake people out there who never genuinely know who to trust. Just want to look and see if there's like, yeah, there's no way to walk through that. Yo, the light is so bright. Should be hurting my eyes. Sorry if it hurts your eyes as well. Damn. I know you saw that. Yeah, so that was fine. What just happened there was it didn't let me walk into the water because I was technically basically walking on the edge of a point, and they want you to jump off of that. I want you to actually jump off of it. So that's what it was trying to make me do. How deep are these waters? What are these, some carp? I should be able to climb onto the wall from right there. So realistically, I mean, we'll see what's up, but I'll probably only knock out this quest within the next 25 minutes. I don't know. Don't say that. I'm probably lying. It usually only takes me like... Yeah, try it. About like 10 minutes per quest. Some quests have parts to them though, so that changes things. I feel like I'm further now than I ever was. Like I don't remember running this far for the quest to get to the beach. I'm also curious. I think every Assassin's Creed takes place in an era where they use melee weapons. Maybe as well as like a firearm. Kind of like how I have the arrow. They may like... You may have a secondary pistol or a rifle or some shit. I believe one takes place during like the Revolutionary War. But yeah, for the most part I think these games are all mainly like melee. And any historical period in time, it would be, yeah, like, you know, you're using melee weapons. So, with that being said, I came to all those thoughts because I was just thinking, what era, what time period would I want to, experience in this game. So outside of, like, playing God of War, I've never really played a game where I was a Spartan or, you know, Athenian, I was Greek. And I really enjoy this setting. Love Greek mythology. I actually just started getting into Japanese mythology. Japanese mythology is also very, 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 very cool. I love finding out how other cultures believe that like the world started and, you know, life in general, nature, wind, water, everything. How like darkness was formed, how light is formed. It's always so interesting. Sometimes, and for the most part, it's usually actually really beautiful as well. Like the Japanese mythology behind like how the world started and everything was more than beautiful. And then, and I can't judge it completely because I didn't do a full watch because I kind of lost interest. I'm not gonna lie, but like Norse mythology, I kind of lost. I love Norse mythology, but I kind of lost interest because basically it was saying that the world started from like this one being, I believe is a male, and then like he created two other people from his armpits, or like he created one other person from his armpit, and that person, yeah, it just was like, it was 100% had to do with an armpit, and at that point I was just like, yeah, I kind of can't believe this, unfortunately. Sorry. So I just, yeah. But the Japanese one definitely isn't like that.
I found the ore.
Amazing. I'll ready the molds.
Will that be enough for the village?
It should be a good start. Oh, that reminds me. I have a problem.
You and the rest of Lalea.
I'm just one smith, and I can divide my time between making weapons and armor, but it will slow down the process. It would be faster if I just worked on one. Which should I focus on? Weapons or armor?
We can't kill bandits without weapons. We'll just have to hope their archers have poor aim.
Yes, you're right. Your confidence gives me hope. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, I mean, you know, realistically, if me and another dude are in a fight, and I got a sword. He doesn't have any weapon, but he has armor. Of course, it depends on what the armor is to a degree. But yeah, I'm likely gonna win that fight every time. You've definitely heard me mention the Lord of the Rings a couple of times within these playthroughs. I play a lot of games that at least have similar like aesthetic, which realistically is just like mountains and nature and beauty. But anyways, the mythology and like the lore behind the Lord of the Rings is absolutely impeccable. I don't think I've ever heard a more beautiful story of how the world started, at least from somebody who's not trying to claim that they thought that this is really how the world started. I think that you should either watch The Rings of Power, The Hobbit, and The Lord of the Rings to get that full story, or you could read the Silmarillion, which is the book.
This is the whole hunting party?
We're all Lalea has to spare since the sons of Xerxes killed our husbands and sons. You must be the Mystios Perictioni hired.
I am.
We may not be the big brutes you're used to, but we're versed in killing well enough.
Well, we know how to fish.
That's a start.
We're ready. Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Get your bows and we'll go. Tell me about Lalea.
She looked like
Been blessed by both the
Britney
waters
Spears and
the beasts
Dakota
and
Fanning mixed
Aphrodite
together.
herself, for she is the source of all beauty.
And the other one looks like, I wonder if the other one's the sisters with the other two.
Pools and river.
Ephesus provides us with what we need.
Not enough in there to provide for all of Lalea. That's why we need you.
With the sons of Xerxes so close, is there less game around?
We've been relying more on fish and fruit. It's enough for now.
Animals don't scream and beg for mercy the way humans do. I doubt they interest the sons of Xerxes as much.
There's still food. Perhaps their numbers aren't as high as we think.
They may not have enough archers to black out the sun with arrows, but they do have enough to fill every citizen of Lalea with holes.
So yeah, the Silmarillion is basically the full story of how like the world started in the Lord of the Rings and how the Rings of Power came into play, which, you know, they have the most significant role within the story, to be honest.
I'm already regretting being here.
I don't know if I want to spoil that for you. Maybe I won't mention it right now. As we just kill 5 animals.
You need to raise your elbow to be level with your ear, keeping your arm straight and relaxed. Your arrow needs to be just below your eye, then exhale on release. Try to aim for the eye, so that you don't damage the rest of the body.
You won't beat me! You don't stand a chance!
Die!
I'm sorry, man. It's messed up shit. messed up shit, man.
Get out of sight! The archer's over there.
The archer is over here!
Talking to me or? Did I kill it? Bruh. Wow, one more. I'd like to kill something easy. I don't feel like having to kill another bear. I thought these dudes were gonna be bandits or something. Oh.
Thank you, Mistios. I've learned much from the bow. Aphrodite may provide, but Artemis acts.
Lalea is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I can do my part to take care of it. Thank you.
That should be enough to get you through the week, but there's still much to be done for Alea. I've done all I can for these women. Time to get back to Perictione.
Oh yeah, you're not taking your horses? Alright, so we're gonna continue with this. We honestly only have about 9 minutes left, if even. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up within like the next 2 or 3 minutes because unfortunately I think I just stopped my timer, so I don't want to miss out any of the earlier game content. So yeah, we're going to reset the quest, right? Just set the quest. We'll run back to this chick and then we'll stop. I should do another shooter soon. Been playing a lot of like sword games, which those are my favorite, but I'm a variety gamer. I like playing all types of games. I haven't done any first-person shooters yet, so that might be one I do next. I should do a full Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough in first person or Red Dead Redemption. I might do a Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough in first person. Fully first person. I think you can in Red Dead. I know you can in... Yeah, if you could do it in Grand Theft Auto 5, then I assume you could do it in Red Dead Redemption 2. That magnificent game. But yeah, my brother's mad big on playing GTA 5. Like thousands of hours, and I had told him one day, like, yo, play in first person, bro. Like, just play like that for like a half an hour. And he did, and he was like, yo, that shit just felt so different. Like, really feels like a different game.
Be strategic about this.
Eagle Bear. Good. You can talk some sense into my sister.
I've just spoken with the hunting party. They recovered new enemy arrows near the boundaries of the village.
Scouts, likely sent ahead to find weaknesses in Lalea's defenses, of which there are many.
That's what I've been telling Perry! We need to kill those scouts. Even if we do defeat the lion's share of the Suns in battle, the scouts will cut our throats as we sleep.
If everyone dies in battle, there will be no village left to defend. Agnodiki spoke of enemy weapons caches. If we destroy those, we'll cut the legs off our foes.
What did Agnodiki find?
She overheard the sons of Xerxes discussing supplies they stole from a nearby fortress and returned to...
Alright, y'all. Unfortunately, I think that we're about at time, so I'm just gonna end this here. We'll continue in the next one. I'm gonna just continue playing. I got another hour on me. It's fine. It's not too much energy consumption. Appreciate y'all for being here. Much love. It's your boy OG94 Venice, aka Venice. I will catch you in the next episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Much love. I really appreciate all the support. Can't do this without y'all. Y'all are the backbone behind this, so thank you so much.